Hello everyone, I wanted to show you an awesome new tool from Google. It's called Programmable Search Engine. This tool allows us to put together a set of websites that we want students to work from. It narrows a student's research down on a specific topic and keeps them within the bounds of that website instead of searching the entire web. So if we go to google.com or Bing or maybe even Yahoo and we type in maybe we want to learn about the planet Pluto, and our students type in Pluto, they are going to get everything from a subscription to Pluto TV to the character Pluto, and I want to eliminate a lot of that and keep my students on some predetermined websites that will help them learn about the planet Pluto. So let me show you how this works. We go to programmablesearchengine.google.com, and once that loads, we click on Get Started. Now, I have a dashboard here in my programmable search engine, and I have used another search engine for an ELA class, and that has specific sites that I want my students to work from. This collection of search engines can be reused year after year, or they can be modified. For this project, I'm going to add a new search engine. Now, I'm going to give it a name. This is for my reference. I'm just going to call it Pluto Research. That way I know that this is the one for my students to research Pluto. Now there's two different options here. There's an option to search specific sites or pages, and that's really the purpose of this, or I can have them search the entire web. I've done some research before this, and I know where I want my students to work, so I'm going to start typing in websites that I want them to work from. One of them is nasa.gov. Another one is space.com. I'll have them use britannica.com. And another website, iau.org. All of these have good information about the planet Pluto that I can use for my sources and have students use those for sources also. Now, I do want them to get images. We can turn that off. And I do want to turn on the safe search settings. We'll click the I'm not a robot, and we're going to create our search engine. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can go in and we're going to customize this. But basically, here is the HTML code, or the embed code, to put this into Canvas if you want to do it there. Or on the next screen, we'll have a URL link, which I think is a little bit easier. They open up a new tab or click on the link in Canvas and it opens a new tab for them. So we're going to click on Customize. Here's all of my information. I can still edit that. Here is the URL that I will post into Canvas so that my students are using this specific search engine. I can toggle things on and off again, and here's a list of my sites. I can add or delete those depending on what I need. Over here under Look and Feel, we do want to change this to Results Only. This is going to get rid of a lot of the ads and different distractions that might come up in my Google search, and I'll hit Save. Then I click back up on Setup, and that's pretty much everything that I need to do. Now that I have all of my settings taken care of, I'm going to go back to All Engines, and let's give this a shot. Make sure that I've got what I need. So I'm just going to click on the link for Pluto Research, and here's what my students will see. And now they can type in Pluto, and we have information from nasa.gov. It's pulled a lot from that website. If I go to page 2, there's an IAU. There's a space.com. And so you can see that it has just pulled information about Pluto from my search engine, which is awesome. Let's just click on one of these and see what it is. Yep, pictures, information, and my students can work from here and learn more about Pluto, the planet, or the non-planet, whatever you want it to be. Now, that is a quick rundown about the programmable search engine. If there's one that I don't want to use anymore, I can just come up here and click Delete, but I can start creating these search engines for my students that keep them from the entire web and keep them on the websites that I would like. You can do this with GoGuardian, but the students will have to type in the specific website and do research on that website with their search bar. If you block Google in GoGuardian, then a lot of the features that they need won't work. Maybe their Google Drive, other services are blocked on GoGuardian. And so by creating a programmable search engine, I can take all of those websites and they can search all of those websites with just one word and one search bar instead of going to the 4 or 5 or 6 different websites that I need them to use. So this is a great new tool. We would love you to try it. We'd love some feedback. If you have other ideas or things that you've learned, please share them. And if you have questions, as always, please let us know.